Da da da! Welcome back to Making Sense of the Beats. Today we aren't just talking about music. We are talking about the DNA of the Kenyan urban sound. If you have danced to a club hit in East Africa over the last decade, there's a massive chance the man sitting across from me had his finger on the fader. He's the grandson of Peter Kibukosia, one of the composers of Kenya's national anthem. He's the genius behind Sauti Sol's Still the One and the mastermind of the Side B movement. He's a producer, a rapper, a true industry titan. Please welcome the one and only Ulopa Ngoma.
Thank you. Asante sana.
It's an honor to have you, to get you, to talk to you. Thank you for accepting my invite.
The honor is mine, bro.
Wow, bless you. We don't just make music, we make history. What is your comment?
History, man. You know, history is written by the winners. Yeah, and for a long time, the powers that be have dictated this notion and this judgment that we have been the losers. We have been the ones backdated and, backwards and all that. Mm-hmm. But, true history will tell you we were the rulers. Like, think about it. Like, all knowledge came from Africa. Like, everyone used to come to Africa to learn from the greats. Like, everything they say they invented and all that and all this history and then coming down now to the system and what we're being taught in schools. History will always be written by the winners. So, it's time to win.
Man, that's amazing. When you get into music, how are you rating our history?
Hey, man.
Because again, personally, as I've said, with the intro over the last decade, as being me coming from high school, me coming to go into campus, I can just imagine of how many songs I've had. Ulopa Ngoma.
Hey, it's a blessing.
You go to the studio.
Thanks.
Blessed.
Yeah.
And you've gone to this. I've been to Side B studio, the previous studio, and I've seen multiple names written on the door. Mm-hmm. So with that, when I got to see that, I was like, and then I didn't understand who was the producer then. But looking at the door, I'm seeing all the great names. I'm like, Ulopa Ngoma. So again, to the history, going back to the history now that we're writing for ourselves, and then the one that you've already written for yourself, because that wrote itself, and you can only now speak about it. I will post. I'll post a picture of that amazing door.
I think we could say about that is the beginning.
Nice.
I really, when you okay, for lack of a better word, we'll call it history. But I believe it's too soon to call it history. Yeah, I think it's too soon to call it history because that was just the beginning of a journey. Now we need to see where the journey has led us. This far we have come, and I think it's going to be exciting.
Amazing. Even let's hit a more previous style.
Yeah.
My grandson, Peter Kibukosia. Tell us, because now we're going back. Now we're talking. Is that touching history at least now?
Yeah, that's history. We'll always be in history. Sasa hapo ndo tunadandia hapo.
But blessed to the. That's a big thing. And
it is.
What was your influence? What did you get, and what do you think influenced you to be who you are, coming from such father roots?
Oh man, it was always a joy going Shags.
Nice.
Going Shags, because Shags is the only place, and this is at a young age. I'm talking probably 6, 7, maybe 6, 7, 8.
Oh boy,
9.
boy.
That's what I can remember for now. Like going Shags to my grandma's, because that is where now I'd find all the instruments I see in books. Because remember at that time, there's not a computer at that time for us. There's no computers. There's not I'll go Google.
For sure.
Nah, you gotta be there. And so me just being able, and this was mostly the weekends, because your time umetoka chuo, the weekends. So the long weekend meenda kwa grandma. But my grandma from my mom's side, where. That used to be heaven for me. Because now the instruments, and then you get to see the history, you get to see the pictures. You get to be told stories. You know, you get to see now my grandma in action at the time she passed. You know, you get to see her in action, you know, the choir thing and all that. So it's crazy. And then just getting to appreciate how many lives it has touched. So that's how you understand music. Music is not about winning Grammys. Like if you've been given the talents, there is talent one, then there is gifts, another gift. When you look at it as a gift, then think of it this way. If right now I gift you with a car, it's a massive gift, right?
Yeah.
Do you think that car will only benefit you?
Definitely not.
Do you think that car will benefit someone in Mombasa? A total stranger?
No.
Exactly. Now, funny thing, if that car is moving and you're paying taxes because of that car, if that money is supposed to reach where it's supposed to reach, yes, it is helping someone in Mombasa.
Okay. Yeah.
That is how it's supposed to work, right?
Yes.
In a perfect society.
Yes. Yeah.
Aya, now look at it basic. Look at it basic. Kwani an island unaishi peke yako kwa hii dunia?
Definitely.
Aya, when hiyo kaa ki break down, wewe utajitengenezea?
Nope.
Aya, utapata mtu mwenye ajeka ndani ya gari. Hata juu ununua pesa ngapi? Mechanic. Hiyo pesa wewe ujui alikuwa anafungiwa nyumba. Hiyo nyumba ingefungwa, ule mtoi wake ange graduate. Angekuwa na place ya kutop. Hiyo ni pressure. Jo mtoi kufanya exam na kugraduate alikuwa doki. Siku moja umeingia Kenyatta, mtu wako unapenda ni msik. Mtu anatembea kwa corridor. Out of everyone anasaidia madhako. Lakini wewe hujui, yeye hajui. Mungu ndo anajua. Imagine.
Wow.
That's how life works. And that's why you do not control something that God has already put in motion.
Wow.
You can only ask that He directs you according to His plan. So that's why it's important that He guides you. Because yeye ndo alishaandika, yeye ndo alisha set. So hata kuna kitu utafanya ita change your plan.
Mom, I usually struggle a lot with that because at times I'm like, you know, coming from like Kanye West, a famous producer, rapper, Grammy-winning artist. You know, when he says, "But we are gods, God," you know, and we have been given the chance to, you know, to write the story. And I usually struggle in between the place where I need to be doing something and I'm on the flow of this something, you know, because at times, you know, whatever you're doing, you're just in the flow and it's useless, whatever you're doing. But again, for those ones of like being a driver, you know, the stopping, the going, it's all on you. You getting home safe is a lot on your skill. But also on God's graces, but still a lot on your skill.
Exactly.
And other people not hitting you, you know, hoping all the other things are okay. No tree falling on you, no bridge falling that day.
Yeah.
No bombs. So that line in between of I got the power and he's got the power. And knowing where my power ends and his starts, or where they overlay. So can you Can you help me with this one?
The moment. Remember now we're talking about God, right?
Yeah.
You have to ask yourself a personal question. Who is God to you? Personally. So that's a personal question. So that's how I'd start looking at it. Because who God is to me means that is how serious I will take him. Okay? And then how serious I will take him will translate into now how seriously I follow him. So, and remember, in all this, I don't have to show someone. I don't have to prove anything to no one. I don't have to. In fact, maybe I don't even go to church.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. This is the personal work.
But I'll be in church in my own way. I will praise and worship in my own way. You know, you have your church and, you know, and God makes it in such a way that, because there is one thing the Bible says, there is a command he leaves us. Let us not give up the habit of meeting together. That is in the apostles. Okay? So if that is the case, what is the purpose of meeting together? Because it's either we are meeting for God's purpose, God's agenda, or our own agenda.
Okay.
So that is the separation. The separation is this. Who's the boss? In terms of control, how much can man control?
Yeah, not that much.
So the moment you know who you are, then you'll understand. Because sometimes the whole battle is we're fighting the wrong thing. Mm-hmm. We are misguided.
Yeah.
So in terms of separation, I want to be able to be in a state of the driver, but mimi nitagaidwa se kuingia kwa gari ama mimi ni passenger. I gotta choose my battles.
Oh yeah. This is the funny one where, have you ever been the passenger, now you're telling the driver what to do? Bas. And then you become the annoying passenger. You're like, yo. And utaendesha ma.
And 9 out of 10 actually, if the driver listens to the passenger, they'll end up actually doing that mistake. Being on the steering wheel and being on the seat in the same car, just because you're seated like me doesn't mean you understand what's happening. Just because you can see the road, miniko kwa grau. Yes, we are both seeing the road, but what you're seeing is not what I'm seeing. And that's the separation. So the separation is, even when I look at you, I'm not looking at you, I'm looking at you, the person inside. Yeah. You know, the agenda. Nice, the agenda is that gives us a platform to just share.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Where the two, where people are encouraged to meet together.
You know, yeah.
Bless it.
That's key.
Ulopa, you dominated the game as a producer for years. Then you stepped into the booth as Ulopa Ngoma. Tell us about that transition and the best of the two worlds.
There was a need to separate the producer and the artist. So the producer bakituku production. Mm-hmm. And then the artist now can be free to do what artists do.
Yeah. Abu tuambie sasa, for the people to know tofauti ya producer and what a producer does, what is his role kwa ngoma, and what does an artist do, so that people can be actually knowing, yeah, I want to be that's a producer, that's an artist.
Okay. A producer ni mse mwenye anaona end product yako. Number 1, anaweza ona vision yako. Number 2, alafu anaweza chukua hiyo experience yake ya kuona end product na vision yako, alafu ifanye kitu tangible, because hizi vitu zote ni idea. Sasa ule mse mwenye ataelewa how best to express your idea, that is a producer. And not just your idea, like express your idea, how also to tell you yes and no in a way that will make sense to you, because at the end of the day it's money spent. So either it's an investment, either you're doing it for fun, but at the end of the day there is a sacrifice. Let's call that sacrifice money.
There's effort put in.
Time, that's why they say time is money.
Yeah,
because that time spent creating that's money spent.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
So when you look at it like that, a producer will understand how to convert your idea into sales by just giving you the right idea that works for the market. So it's not just about the music, it's a calculation. A producer is a teacher, a producer is a mentor, a producer is a businessman, a producer is a business. Yeah, a producer is a franchise.
For sure. Oh yeah.
You know.
Oh yes.
Yeah, a producer is history and a story. Like a producer will know all the stories.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
About every product created. You know, people are always mesmerized about the products and the artists that created it and how are they. And it's only the producers who know.
What happened to produce too? Because
yeah, some people think these guys are gods, and you know they come in studio and they're floating and like angels, and you know when they sing, everyone, you know, they're just a normal human being.
For sure.
Yeah. So it's only a producer who gets to see that. See, this, Skiza, think about this. Think about it this way, right? Only a producer will understand how hot to make you and how to kill that fire real quick.
To either keep you hot or cool.
Yeah, only a producer. Sasa think about it this way, because we're so as a quality like, skia sasa. Most artists are their own producers, right?
Yeah.
Msanii mwenyewe anaweza jichimbia.
Oh, true.
In production. So if you're producing yourself, kuna wale wasomeji produce sana. If you, anyway, any professional will tell you 2 years will always be better than 1.
Oh yeah.
The records that stand the test of time were done with many people. It was many ideas, many energies in that one project. That's why the song will stand the test of time, because it wasn't about one person. So a producer understands that. Any person who acts otherwise is not a producer. They're a person who can produce. There's a difference between a man who can father children and a father.
Oof.
There's a difference. So there's a difference between, first of all, a beat maker, a musician who can produce, or a person who can produce, and then a producer.
Okay. And have you run through the whole rank, or you hit producer, or you beat maker, you musician, who's also a producer, and you've elevated to the levels of producer.
Me, I'm a leader. I'm a leader. I'm a leader in this sense. I transcended the art. So producing is an art.
Yeah.
Leadership is a responsibility.
Hey, yeah. You got your producer and a job, leader. Huh?
Yeah. So everything I do, that's how I look at it. So as a leader, where are you taking your people? What's your agenda?
Nice.
A producer will, so I don't just think music. I think music and business. I think show and biz. Now I'm thinking showbiz. Showbiz is not just... Showbiz is showbiz when you understand the show and you understand the biz.
And that is your agenda, the showbiz.
Yeah. Showbiz.
Amazing.
And that's where the entertainment company comes in.
Okay.
Yeah, because now, when we talk about the producer, we are talking about Ulopa Ngoma production.
Okay.
When we talk about the artist Bwana Ngoma, we are talking about Side B, the record label. He's among the first signed artists.
Yeah.
And then now when we are talking about the show B's, is Side B Entertainment, where we get to see now the artists on the ground, on stage, on merchandise, on what, all those things now get a platform that now the artists can collaborate with other brands to push their agenda.
But the agenda is show
Biz.
And I have this tag.
And not just showbiz, man. Not just showbiz. Legacy is also my agenda.
Awesome.
Legacy, not just for me. When I think legacy, I'm thinking, you see, when you said grandson to the late Peter Kibukosia, like, I want to say there's also other composers of the national anthem, the Kenyan. Yeah. But you see, the legacy is so key. We need to remember all of them.
For sure.
We need to celebrate all of them.
For sure.
Because they left. Now imagine, if that is the platform he left me, so that I am worth your time for you to give me a platform.
Bless him.
That whoever is watching also can be inspired to give someone else a platform. Imagine how that works, and the ripple effect continues.
Oh.
So it's important to leave legacy.
For sure.
So that is their legacy to their children, and not just to them. We all get to be proud that, yes, you know.
Thank you for history class. You see, we're still in history, and thank you. No, it's blessed, and bigger than making sense of the beat is is making sense of life and reality. And you see, as you're going through our lives and realities, these are those things, when you think about them, you'll be like, yo, I think I need to make a better platform than the one I'm making right now.
Yeah.
You know, I've had others who've done it, who've made better platforms for us before. And I think I should just continue the trend. There are others who don't have a platform. You know, they can say they can refer to a platform that was made before. But again, here is your time for you to make your platform for others years later to come and say, my grandfather.
Yeah.
To go to say, you know, basically like my grandmother. We know of great men and women out here. Today I've just had a guy with a beat saying, amekuja ngari kama Wangari Maathai, and I was like, man, look at Wangari Maathai in a hip hop song now. Exactly. And it's so dope. And you see that, to give homage to those who've done it before, because again, there are so many people who usually want to do it, and you have crazy, amazing ideas in our heads, and if you don't see other people who've done it, everybody else calls you crazy. And you know, you have more chances of thinking, if you're not brain strong, if you're not headstrong, it will be that. But
Yeah.
again, to other people who see it done out there,
Yeah.
just seeing it done, it confirms to them, this crazy idea maybe is crazy
It's
and
viable.
reliable, and I can go off with it. And somebody goes off. I don't know. I keep saying this, but I got it from Kibi personally. Kibi is the one who said it, and I got it from there. I don't know who said it before them, but there's this thing of expression is the opposite of depression. And now with a chance like that is where you come and find somebody did not express what they are crazy, and because they didn't express it, it turned to be depression. Yet this crazy that they had was something,
It's true. It's true. It's true. It's true.
So blessed
And
for
that's the thing, like outlets.
yes.
Every person needs an outlet. You see,
Yes.
because that creativity, those ideas, that frustration, and it's an energy buildup. It's an energy buildup, and every time an energy builds, you need an outlet. So sadly, sometimes violence is the only answer to some people.
Oh, yes.
So for an artist, sometimes it's locking yourself in studio, produce for days and end. People think you're going crazy, but it's an outlet. For some people, is I'll go by the bottle. I'll go drink my head silly.
For sure.
So an outlet is key.
Yes, sir.
Without an
Yes,
outlet,
sir.
you blow, man.
Blessed, you've seen the industry evolve from the Kapuka days of Ogopa DJs to the digital explosion of Gengeton and Afrofusion. How do you stay relevant when the beat keeps changing?
Ooh, man. That's an interesting question because, and my answer will always stay the same. I stay true to my name. I became the beat didn't become me. That is how I looked at it. So by that, I had to stay true to my name. So kama mimi ni Ulopa Ngoma ama mimi ni Bwana Ngoma, there is a beat I have that, and the beat is life. When we talk about beat, it's rhythm. Life cannot move on without rhythm. So if you can appreciate the fact that you do not create rhythm, rhythm creates you. Rhythm has been there before the creation of the world.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rhythm been there.
Catch the flow. This is like,
Yeah.
like telling somebody just catch the flow.
Yeah. So when I say becoming the beat, this just means becoming one with the rhythm. Okay. So anytime it changes, I'm with it. I'm changing with it.
You know how to catch the flow. You know how to catch the wave.
Nah. I'm with the wave, yo.
You're with
I
the
am the wave, bro.
Nicely put, man.
And I'm not alone, we are many.
Oh, for sure.
That's why it's a wave,
Yes, sir. Accepted. Mom, let's get into the secret sauce. Every aspiring producer listening wants to know, Ulopa, how do you make a hit? What is the Ulopa formula? I know you're giving us, it's being true to yourself. I believe, like from press conferences, from just meeting with fans every time, there are constant questions, and I think this is the one. Maybe I'm like, hey, Ulopa, hey man, I'm a producer, I'm coming, but yo, man, I'm just, the missing ingredient, like the sauce, the sauce of this thing. What do you usually feel like, even when you listen to other young producers, you'll be like, hey, I think if you put this one, you'll have finished whatever your composition is.
Everyone is always looking for a formula, right?
Yeah.
Because everyone is stuck on the zeros and ones. That's the problem. The problem is just lean back. Lean back. Yeah.
Relax.
Go back to the roots.
Okay.
The thing, but though I'll say, like, this is just a fact. Think about it. The only missing ingredient in any creative work, it could be really good, but if you really want to make, like, why would you want to make a hit? Make a classic. Yeah, you know, a hit is like a sneeze. It's like a bad cold. So come and go. Be the virus.
Take over.
Yeah.
Hey, yo.
So, but the ingredient is always love. Love. So many people rush into doing things because they can, because it works, because it makes business sense. You can make a hit anytime. You just need to know your target. What you're targeting. Yeah.
It's show the love, spread the love until it hits.
Yeah. Just not love what you do.
Love what you do.
So that means if whatever content you're going to do, you love that, do that with love. It will hit. True. Think about it this way. Music is food. It's how you serve it. It's first of all how you prepare it. Yeah?
Yeah.
There is a particular hotel, a 5-star, that will serve you ugali, cabbage, guacamoles, some kenyans, kachumbari. They maybe sell it to you at 5k, maji 1.5, sindio? Utachapewa food. Sawa, ita slap. Lakini utaenda home. Maambia kupikia ugali, hiyo mboga, maji. Niambie kama unaweza compare chakula mbili.
Hapana.
Kwa nini? Hiyo ingine ilikuwa na nyama.
Ni nini mtu anakompeanga na chakula mamake kweli?
But do you know why? Not at it is the best. Definitely ile 5 star imepigwa na chef amesomea kitu anazoea na kuchapia kitu hatari. Lakini the love that your mom puts in making sure that mtoto wangu ametoka akule. Haraka tu ni uji. Sikiza, that's why ile mayai ya street na kachumbari ile nini, that's why you slap. Hiyo street uslap sana kuliko yako home ukijitengenezea.
Acha ukweli. Ni kweli.
Try making your own suppose at home, nini mayai nini smocha. Alafu ndo ubele ule male kwa street. Niambie gani na slap kuliko wengine.
La itoka street.
Buda, kama ingekuwa yako haungeenda kubai kwa hiyo male. Usiniambie ulibai ya convenience. Ukitengeneza zako hizi slap. There's a reason. Utazipika na mapenzi hivyo, utazipika juu kuna njaa. Lakini ule madhali alizipika, alipenda hiyo kitu jioni na mlipenga rent. Sasa lazima alipenda kupika hiyo food, alafu mtu anapenda kudu.
Hey, do we imagine even just the impact of anaweza kusukuza hii ndio anaweza kulipa nyumba, anaweza kufanya
and most of the time utapata watu kama hao, utapata alikuwa anauza masmoothies hapo ni kidogo anakuambia then nilifungua cafe. Kidogo nilifungua hoteli. Cause hiyo ni kitu alikuwa anapenda.
Love is the secret sauce. Yeah. Is the missing ingredient.
Love conquers all.
As I was starting my podcast journey, one of the music that I listen to or really hits is Black Eyed Peas. Where's the love?
Is that
oh man, that thing is so deep. Like man, can you imagine they had to write a whole song asking where their love is?
Exactly. And that was then. So imagine right now, because right now there's so much that is happening in the world. I don't have time for love.
Oh, for sure.
So now I have to do something that looks like it, or to give me that feeling, but it ain't it.
Yo, now especially now after you saying that we should not focus on making a hit, we should focus on making a classic. Where's the Love is a classic.
It is. Aha. There we go.
And then I'm
There we
like,
go.
you often talk about quality over quantity. So we see kids dropping songs every week now. Is that a mistake?
No, bro. No. First of all, in this life, there's no mistakes.
Nice.
God does not make mistakes. All the good, all the evil, it's God who created. It's written. So he does not make mistakes. When these kids drop their songs, it's their time. Remember, it's their time. It's their era.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Nice.
So they need. It's and by their time I mean. Hii page imefunguliwa. There is levels. There is levels to every season. Everything has a season.
True.
Yeah. So kuna zile mti zita produce fruit moja na ziache kuwa productive. So hiyo the only way it can be productive is by it being wood. It will be cut down. But the tree will complain. Why am I being cut down? It's because by being a tree, you're no longer being productive. You're taking space.
Abu hold on that point. Because today is on Monday. Oh, it's Tuesday now, but Monday. We started Monday. On Sunday, the preaching was about the fig tree.
Oh.
And I think when the owner came and looked, and they were like, this thing is not bearing any fruit.
Yeah.
Cut it down.
Cut it down.
And the guy was like, hey, yo, just give it 1 more year. I think it will produce fruit. And the owner said, okay. But if it does not produce fruit, cut it down after that 1 year.
Yeah.
So I'm like, hey, yo, the preaching is hitting home now. Eh? The sermon is coming through with Ulopa Ngoma. But again, yes, definitely. If something is not bearing fruit,
yeah,
to be cut down.
So I believe it's not bad what they're doing. Let them release. So let them define.
Yeah.
The only way you define your legacy, you have to be given time to paint, make mistakes, pull back, get comments, shape it. So let them shape their sound. Let them shape it. Because every generation has work to do. Every generation crosses a barrier that is trying to be wherever. Okay, so if I look at since zilizopendwa amka kumekucha 6 p.m. ndio hiyo. If I think about the kind of barriers the music industry, or even in terms of sound, that sound could not accomplish. And by accomplish, I don't mean it because it was bad, no. Because there was not a platform that would give it that value it deserved.
Mm-hmm.
Right now we're saying all these, hizi songs, our soul kwa nazikulia kina Safari sounds, kina nini, Zambo Bwanas nini, hizo ni mangoma tourists have used. Hizo ni mangoma zili cross border kitambo.
For sure.
Kabla mjuani wa Kenya. Kina Zangalewa ni nini, yani because someone with a bigger platform gave it that value. Imagine lazima mzungu akuja kuambia, oh my God, you have so much value. Then the whole of Africa will call you a god. Think about it that way.
Yeah,
so now the kids have to be allowed to paint. Because kama hiyo ndio ilikuwa barrier ya generation yetu, them they don't have that barrier.
Oh, for sure.
So it's not just music. Remember, music is spiritual. It affects everyone. So they need to be allowed to create their sound, to create their vibe, and to create their future.
For sure.
As they're being guided, Pia.
Yeah, because again, that
As they're being guided.
Guidance is always important. But what do you say when you look at your younger self? And because at times I feel when you know what you want in life, like from a younger age, and when you trying to explain to other people and they don't understand what you're talking about, how do you... I understand sometimes when people say stucky advice, because I know where I'm going. I've looked around and I see what all you want, all you all are about, but again, that is not what I'm about. So is it okay for me to go like this without your guidance?
No.
So now it's that now that's the part. Help me understand about that.
So it's very simple.
Yeah.
And this goes back to I'll use this as an example. There is this story that, and this I saw online actually.
Nice.
Some time back.
Nice.
Yeah. So when there was that separation of Gen Zs and millennials, and then the divide and conquer, of course, chess was played. And so it was Gen Zs versus millennials, and you guys couldn't do this, and you guys couldn't do this, and millennials were like, if you guys knew what us guys had to go through for even you guys to have those platforms, which is true. The discord between the two, and what is even happening in industries is there's a particular vision a generation will want for themselves, and that will affect their sound, how they want their industries to be run, and they will create these industries for themselves. And it will not matter if you guys endorse them or not, because it is not your world. They created create world yako. They created their own world. So they are the only generation out of all generations who said, instead of us saying there was nini and then millennials, not in this train of thought. So us guys will have to stop and elevate. It is only necessary because, think about it this way, in the age of AI, I have already gone through so much in my years to be thinking zeros and ones and chat GPT sana, especially if I'm a young millennial with a wifey and kids.
Oh yeah.
And responsibilities. I'd rather my kid teach me about chat GPT and catch up. Rarely will you find me online tweeting, and I'd love to do that, but no, because there's some responsibilities I'd rather leave for, because it's their world, and for them that is a new thing. I mean, it's not a new thing, like this is where we fit in. So they do not want to, and then most of the time when we're sharing ideas with them, we always come from a place of, what can you tell us? We already did this. So we're selling them our fears and our failures, rather than listening to and then sharing. Make it very clear that I will share with you my experience. Take from it what you can, but I'd advise Nezambia na hilo kitu I think hiyo wabo pia. Niambia nisipitie njia fulani zuo ulipitia na ikuwaka. Jana wewe ukipita hakukuwa na bridge. Mimi nilipita huko leo morning, nimeacha bridge. Niambia tusiende. Na bridge inaiva. Na nimevuka hiyo side nyingine hadi. Hiyo ndo hawataki kwa nayo discussion, because hiyo discussion imehappen hivi short, lakini discussion inakuanga jani. Hiyo ni jani hapana, tukutana next week. They're like, no. Hey, we'd rather move at our own pace, and that is why they have to, and it's very important for them to. It's not just in Kenya, it's all over the world, because it's their time.
For sure.
So they'll create their own industries, and they have to. Otherwise, then we're not progressing.
Oh yes.
And that means we have to guide them. The difference is, us guys grew from already foundations of you have to be this and this and this, and some of us had to be rebel against that. But now this generation has already seen that. Now inasema So long as us guys have this, let us now do it our way. We'll only collaborate with people who we are moving in the same minds. See what we are stories. So we are trying to mix them in a generation thing. It's not about that. It's about realizing that they have to do what they're doing right now. Us guys have to do what we're doing right now, which is learning, but also repairing. Because we've been fighting with a generation that we are saying played Monopoly on us. Right? Yeah. And I'll speak for my industry. Me coming up in the game, it's, if you know, you know. And it's a game of Monopoly. Less collaborations. Very, like by the time you enter my studio and it's very secretive and all that. It was Monopoly and my contacts are my contacts and you know.
For sure.
We grew up from that era. So we had to fight to create our own system and then break the old system, doing a lot of collaborations, so that now the guys coming in can collaborate, but they don't understand the wars that were fought. So it's the same thing, and that's just life. So instead of us pointing a finger, it's all right if they don't understand right now. Instead of us trying to make them understand, we need to continue doing the work. And we need to let them continue doing the work. Everyone has work to do. It never stops.
You'll catch up ahead.
Yeah. And it's not about catching up.
True.
Everyone has lanes. I cannot tell you to catch up and I'm on my lane, bro. Yeah.
True. Hey man, I'm understanding this. I hope you're understanding this. I hope you keep it in our lanes. And all the best. This is why I see another human being and I wish you all the best. Because in your lane,
stick to your lane.
I wish you all the best.
Let's collaborate. Yeah, let's collaborate.
Awesome.
That's why there's a highway. But even in the highway, you got lanes, bro.
For sure. Hey, trailers. Left.
I know.
Germans.
Hey, Sindio. Even in a far.
And small bikes. Last lane. But yes, I agreed. Well agreed, well put, well understood. What is the formula on not just releasing a song, but releasing an experience?
Formula. Patience. That's all I can say. Patience. But instead of me giving you a formula that will be based on other people's experience, just look at Nyash.
Nice.
Look at how he gave and still gives us an experience.
Hey, I hear this here. There's a whole 7-day experience. Planning for this.
So I think he would be the best example. Because he's doing it real time. Yani, you don't have to go far. Here. He's the best example.
For sure. Let's also put in Sauti Soul because man, Soulfest has been coming through.
Yes, Sauti Soul.
For sure.
And Sauti Soul for more because it wasn't just now about Sauti Soul. So you see, even them, they transcended.
Yeah.
For us to have Soulfest, that's big. And then also just them individually.
Yeah. It's still an experience. They've surpassed just releasing songs to giving us such a dope experience.
The lead up to what creates the platform for the experience is the content.
Yeah.
Hence, back to my statements, you cannot give guys experience by only hits.
You need to give classics.
That will be a show. You'll be a DJ. Good. But if you want to give guys an experience, give them classics.
For sure. Because even like for now, for Sauti Soul to give us Sauti Soul, they're only going on classics.
Yes, because you know hits you can always create. Anyone can make a hit, but not anyone can make a classic.
I believe in making good business, no funny business. How is business handled in the music industry? And how can we make that statement true? Making good business, and no funny business.
I think learning. We have to unlearn a lot of things, then we have to relearn. We have to start appreciating, and that's why I'll keep mentioning these names, because these are people who are doing it live, real time. So the business side, BN, Nyash, South Soul as a whole, just to name but a few. There are many. Okay, but that Nameless, and the wifey, you can see how they're just playing that card.
Yeah.
Once you have the right content, and the content gives you the platform, you have to start thinking brand. Even before content, you have to think brand. Make the content in your head. The content is jingles. Those are jingles. Those are theme songs. What Safaricom does once in a while, they'll do a long TVC, they'll do short radio ads. And so for you as an artist, those are releases. But Safaricom Simsani, it's a company.
Yeah. It's a brand.
So msanii ajiangalie hivyo. So from the songs, they give you a platform, but the product has to be, you have to be intentional with your product, because you're looking at the end game.
Yeah. Like I said. Before we let you go, what are you looking forward to in 2026?
Blessings, more life, more blessings, more wins, bro.
Yay.
More wins, more wins, and then more awakening.
Nice.
More awakening, new faces, new artists. Side B, man, we are launching new artists, new faces, new sound. Vibration 3.0.
Blessed.
We are with the flow. We are one with the flow.
Yes, sir.
We are one with the flow. Alafu muhimu sana. 2026 is a year of letting go and letting God.
Nice.
So Mungu mbele ya kila kitu. That is the ultimate takeaway from the year, even before it ends.
As soon as it starts, before it ends.
Kama kulikuwa na vita zenye mtu anapigana over the years, 2026 inafele mwaka ya kusema end. It's an end.
Nice.
Zile resolutions are real. And these are real resolutions, because these are resolutions that ni wewe tu na Mungu mnaambiana. So 2026 ni mwaka ya brethren wote mazee, mbogi yote lazima tuone iko ya kuwa very keen to what God is saying. Cause imagine this. Every election and before, a lot of blood is shed.
Oh yeah.
Tusinormalize hiyo kitu.
For sure.
Tusinormalize hiyo kitu.
Hey, you've seen ahead. I was not looking that far back again. Yes, because this is the pre-election year.
It is how you prepare. If we prepare to shed blood, blood will be shed. If we prepare for peace, but even if blood is trying to be shed, kuna landing.
Yeah.
Kuna soft landing.
We're going for peace.
We're going for peace.
Yeah,
and you know what? The people
Please.
shall. So what the people decide shall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we are
so we need to, and then let us not be to see. We need to discuss these things at an internal level. Because we've already discussed it, and I thank God is a discussion bado uendelea all over Kenya.
Yeah.
But 2026, personally, I think inafaa tu mtu personally tu aseme okay. Ndio inafikanga tu time kwele mbona ni zali. Lakini for the sake of legacy. For the sake of legacy. Let us stop normalizing some things.
Yeah.
Like bloodshed. I think for the past 2 years, there's been way too much bloodshed.
Too much.
Way too much bloodshed. So if 26 can be that year of not by power, not by might, but by my spirit, says the Lord. Yeah. Tumejaribu kwa streets. Na bado tutajaribu because the people shall. But there's a way to do it. And then streets should always be happening in our hearts, because it's from our lips to God's ears. The people shall. See streets peke yake. Tuipeleke spiritual also as a people, and especially just personally. If you're a Kenyan, if you love your country, every day speak something in the spiritual realm and make it intentional.
Yeah. Man, that's 2026.
That's it's a year of war in the spiritual.
Blessed. What's one piece of advice that a producer sitting in a bedroom in Nairobi right now with nothing but a laptop and a dream? What's that one piece of advice you'd tell them?
You're not crazy. You're not crazy, yo. It's all possible.
It's all possible.
It's what you're willing to believe.
Yeah, and everything that you put in something will grow out of it. So it's what you believe in. Believe in it, put it in.
Every seed you plant has to grow. Difference is how well are you taking care of it from the moment you plant it, to watering it, to making sure it's like a seedling, to you protecting the seedling. So protect your seedling.
For sure.
Because people don't know the kind of tree, because as a seedling you look irrelevant. In that bedroom, that's where hits are made. That's where history is made.
For sure.
Me, I made history in my bedroom studio too. That's where hits are made. So keep believing in yourself, man. You can have the most radical sound, the most radical ideas. It doesn't matter. As long as you believe in you, do it.
Blessed. Ulopa, thank you for making sense of the beat with us.
Bless up.
You had it here first, the blueprint for the beat, Ulopa Ngoma. Thank you for joining us. If you enjoyed this episode, subscribe to Making Sense of the Beats. I'm Angel Michael, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.
Good work.